thank you for joining me on this episode of JM Plays Badly. On today's episode, we are back in Final Fantasy XIV, and we're going to do a duty roulette leveling dungeon, or leveling experience, I guess, because they added trials to the mix. And we're on my bard. I wanted to start doing little videos of my adventures towards level 50 on each of my different job classes. And then from there, maybe what I'll do is I can showcase getting at least the base relic weapons that each class can get at level 50. But right now we're just waiting for the queue to finish up, and we'll probably, it says we got a 5-minute wait, so I will cut the video down to the point where it actually pops up once we get there. Alright, here we go. So, we're going to go right into this. We're going to see where we get. Okay. Nice. I remember being in here a long time ago. I haven't done this one in quite a while. I know there's a couple of fairly easy bosses. This is back in the main game. This is really like one of the first dungeons you actually end up going to. So it's a fairly easy dungeon in comparison to later ones. Because at this point, they figure you're still learning the game. Oh, okay. Somehow I was in here previously and missed this room, because usually you're supposed to get that achievement at the end of every dungeon to say that you've been through the whole thing. I really hate when people do this. Sometimes it's like, I understand that, you know, at this point, you know, even with the adjusted stats, you're able to take on everything in this place fairly easily, but that doesn't mean run ahead. At least it shouldn't. I guess it's okay either way as long as we're not in any danger. I know, like in other dungeons I've run, and I think it's even happened in some of the videos, people have run ahead and essentially bitten off more than they can chew. So. I can't use some of my abilities while I'm technically a bard right now. Right now I'm technically an archer. I'm only synced to level 27. They're not better for me. They're right on in that case. Oh, nice. I got it anyway. taking out the enemies fairly easily though, so, you know, I know we're not an unsynced party, but it's like I was saying, you know, even with the adjusted stats that they restrict you with, if you're a certain level, you know, with a certain gear, you know, even with the level syncing, you know, you're not, you know, I'm not gonna say you're invincible, but you're not as, you know, if you were a brand new player doing this dungeon at level appropriate levels. There's a slight cutscene. I remember being at the end of this dungeon, but we're probably gonna have to skip it because I can already tell you this is one of those parties that is just gonna want to get right to the boss. But that's okay anyway, because since it's story related, I don't really want to take the time to watch it right now. There's a lot of stuff being added to the list here. Read on it all. People either all pass on it or they'll let the timer run down. Just tell me what happens. I think we're already coming up to the second boss. Well, okay. We are, but it's just another Coriel of Nine Tails. I think the boss is like a giant version of the spiders we've been seeing in here. I can't remember off the top of my head, to be honest. Boy, they really just want to get to the end. Well, it's... That's one pretty good. So when we walk in here, thered be a... Yeah, we're going to skip it though, because any second now it's going to say we're going to get, whatchamacallit. But that's the boss. Oh, maybe it is the boss. Alright, usually it's... I thought it was more. Maybe it's after the boss fight. nobody else does it, I'm going to use the limit break at 20%. Nobody else did it. And there we go, look at that. And I leveled up. So either I leveled up twice or I got all the loot while I was waiting there. Computation. So I'm gonna pass on that. There you have it. So now we're level 37. We're so we gained 1 level in there. That's not bad. That's actually all we can do on the duty roulette, though. We have we have leveling. We also have guild tests, but they're not as they're better to get storm seals. They're not really good for experience in guild. Unless you're the adventurer in need. But later on, well, that's much later, but later on, all these other ones open up. And of course, as I level up, more dungeons would be available in the leveling duty roulette. So, but there you go. Well, that actually about does it for today's episode. If this is your first time here, don't forget to hit those like, subscribe, and notification buttons so you can stay up to date on everything I'm working on. You can also support the channel on Patreon. There is a link to that in the description below. There's also a link to my Twitch channel so you can be notified when I'm streaming. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next episode.